Hey guys, Magnus here, bringing you another tapped out video as promised. Just a quick little update. The ideas and the costumes videos, I'm gonna be continuing them. I'll tell you what, I'll have my costumes for Lisa on Sunday, but the Burns and the Burns one is going to be held back just because there is a new Burns costume that's going to come out. I'd like to see it before I actually release the Burns one. So I'm going to release the Lisa one because there's no Lisa costumes in this update, as I don't think at least there are. So we'll release that one. And also, my ideas, actually, some of my ideas did include the Burns Casino with Amber and Ginger. The Burns Casino with Ernest and Thingy, with the Tiger group. And also, I had Nero's Place with Palace, even Nero's Palace with Amber and Ginger. So, some of my ideas I'm going to have to redo, sort of like one of my idea videos, which is a bit annoying. So, anyway, moving on. Let's get into the topic. This is sort of a discussion video. It's not really factual or anything. I don't know when level 60 is going to come out, but we're basically going to talk where the hell is level 60. So, level 59, right. So level 59 came out in November the 10th, 2015, so it's last year. We haven't had an update this year whatsoever, and the last update was basically, we had 1, 2, 3 months ago, nearly 4 months ago, or 4 months ago, whatever. Anyway, moving on. It's the longest time we've been without an update for a while. The only other time which would be longer than this is when the game was first released, and they were still getting developed anyway. Basically, last update was the one with Gina Vendetti and Malloy. And honestly, these two buildings and characters, they weren't that big. I mean, it was cool to get them because, you know, they are running out of ideas. And I'm okay with random characters every so often. But they weren't very big. Now, 59, I don't know if the level's going to end. Obviously, level 58, it did say that, or level 57 even, the little icon that came out did say it's the last level. And then level level 57 said that, and then level 58 comes out, and then it says, "Oh, we were just joking about that." And then level 59 says, "It says Cecil," and it says, "I'd call you a completist, but this thing will never be complete." So yeah. So there's no indication on the sort of wiki. I looked on Reddit and stuff, and a lot of people are asking the same sort of questions. There isn't anything from EA personally saying what's going to happen. But what I presume is going on is they want to sort of release maybe some more updates this year instead of levels. Now, because we're running out of characters, this may be the reason. Obviously, I would believe it wouldn't be too, they earn more money off these updates than they do the levels. The actual sort of events, they'll earn a lot more money off them than they will than the levels. So I imagine that they've done this. They're going to be releasing sort of these events because they can throw in the big characters like Gabbo and Arthur Crandall and all that, and they can throw in Mona Simpson in the Valentine's update, and they're going to be getting donuts just because those people will really want those characters. If they put it into a level, for a starter, they're giving one away for free. Now, in this update, they are giving, I guess in the Valentine's update, they kind of gave Mona Simpson away for free as long as you get him back, but she was the last prize. They're also giving Louise Sweet away for free, but again, he is the last prize. These are not easy to get. You have to be on the game every day without a day missing to get these prizes, and a lot of people want them, so they'll use donuts. It is a clever way. Now, recently they've also brought the daily tasks in, where people can now, earn donuts a lot easier, and but I feel like the people earning those donuts will now use those donuts to skip like sort of the say if there's like they need like 50 donuts to skip and get Louis Sweet or get Mona Simpson, and the event's about to close, so they just spend that 50 donuts, and then the EA aren't losing any money at the end of the day because these things were free anyway, and you could have earned them for free anyway. And I feel like that's what they're trying to do. It's a little clever little tactic, and the reason they've given us the free donuts is because of this. Will there be any more levels? I mean, I think there will be eventually. I just think they're going to hold off on levels for a while. And I mean, there might be one after the Burns update. I'm crossing my fingers there will be. but I don't know. Maybe it was the last level. I wouldn't expect them to. There is a new sort of thing called the Springfield Badlands, which is coming out soon. I'm not too sure what it's about. There's not much information about it there's not too much information on it yet, but it's looking like it's it's the Act 3 for the Burn Casino. I'm not too sure what it's going to be, but it's all under lock and key apparently. But anyway, so that's sort of my little discussion video for where the heck I think level 60 is. I do believe that they're just going to hold back on the levels for a bit. If I was to think of a date that they'd be back, I mean, I'd hope around March, like some sort of like mid-March, they would say another level. But I mean, we might not even see one until like April or May or something. I'm not even too sure. So anyway, tell me your thoughts on when you think, or what you think's happening, and why you think the level's not out yet. And yeah, so that's been it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you next video. Goodbye.